Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. While the people sleep, while the people slumbering, the emergence of the city, the Dubai city in Ekwulobia, is becoming a reality. And no one can question the tenacity of the government of Anambra State under the Professor Ekwulobia to bring that to bear. He has been ridiculed many times because of his over-talking and less action since he came into power. But it looks like since he declared a changing gear, that he has tried to improve on his performance. And also, even before then, the emergence of a really effective governors in the East has actually pushed him to do what he's supposed to be doing. Less talk and more actions. I use this opportunity to welcome you to another round of street vlogging where we discuss issues that bring succor to the helpless and issues that are bordering on the viability of our homeland, and issues that tend to, rattle feathers of the political class who hold the people in real bondage and who has actually messed around our homeland, that instead of being a solution makers, they have actually created so much problems that the people are actually in really mess. Are we talking about security? The politicians help to nurture and bring insecurity in the land, and they have no solution, because they want to leave one problem, they want to create one, and they keep on creating as many as possible before they leave office. So, but that's not what we are talking about in this street vlogging. A lot of people from Nnewi said, look, Soludo is creating Dubai in Ekwulobia. That's the statement from a lot of Nnewi people. Why they are saying that is that they are thinking that Soludo is basically working more in Ekwulobia than what he's supposed to do in the Nnewi. And this has risen the curiosity, or it has risen the attention of Nnewi people over their nonchalant attitude in, pushing for proper development of their area. Over the years, people in Nnewi have become docile, that they are not even criticizing about bad roads in Nnewi. They think that they can easily muzzle about the whole issue, that they should continue to be in a state of mess in infrastructure. And once they build a house, build one industry, or bring the container, they can continue. But they don't know this has caused a lot of damage. So because of that, they have raised a vital information that many people has not realized about Ekwulobia. So Ekwulobia has been always Anambra Fort's biggest city, but it's only on paper. I could remember the Willie Obiano, Sir Willie Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State, always saying Ekwulobia the fourth biggest city, without putting a penny on Ekwulobia. He did not do nothing. He did nothing in Ekwulobia. Basically, he constructed more roads in Aguleri, his hometown. I think he constructed more than 15 roads in his hometown. than what you can see that he did in Ekwulobia. I don't think he even constructed even a single road in Ekwulobia. But he was all the time talking that Ekwulobia is the 4th biggest city, and that he's building Ekwulobia General Hospital. Till the whole of 8 years, Ekwulobia General Hospital was in a mess, everywhere overgrown by the winds. But because of our lack of investigative journalism and people not really raising up to tackle the governors or the government or politicians over their lies and deceptions, that's how he get away with those things. But now, while the people sleep, when they wake up, they will see a city eventually coming up in Ekwulobia. A Dubai in Ekwulobia is becoming a reality. I said before that for you to achieve a Dubai-style development, you don't actually need to do that in a wider area. I gave an example of the first city, what needs to be done in some videos, and I also said that before about Ekwulobia, that what the governor needs basically in Ekwulobia is, after constructing the flyover, I know the flyover should have been much more expansive, even if it's not dual carriage flyover. It should have been expanded more, something like 4 feet left and right, so that even if it's a single lane flyover, it will have enough space, so that the people will also have more space to pedestrians to walk on both sides of the flyover, and tourists will be able to be taking pictures on the flyover. It wasn't done, but what I was saying then was he can accomplish Dubai-style development by basically rebuilding around the flyover. I even said 1 kilometer radius of that flyover. All the buildings there must be changed. What I mean by changing is basically any of the buildings that are not in conformity with the new reality of development should be taken over by the government, or help the people that own it to remodel it. So they must have the same roof patterns, and they must have the same paintings. And the government can go ahead to construct mega buildings that are not less than 3 or 4 story or 5 story high around those flyovers, which will actually launch that place into a Dubai-style development. And they will, in addition, covering the drainages, they should make the place very, very nice. That's what I said. But this is only the part 1 of our discussion, that the emergence of Dubai. Dubai rises while the people sleep. Dubai rises in Ekwulobia. Dubai in Ekwulobia. I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you that have been watching our videos. I must say that you have been brilliant. Continue to like, continue to share. I am so Kodili-nye. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. This is only a start. This is part 1. We will continue in the next one. And God bless you. Bye.